Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
The rain continues to fall in part of the tri-state, and more heavy rain yet again down in our far southern counties. I think it's going to be the best chance for widespread rain and storm activity over the evening and nighttime hours, but we'll see how far north this area that's still in the process of developing will make it. But yet again today, another rainy day, not nearly as much rain as what we've had at the beginning of this event, just about 1/4 of an inch at the airport in Evansville. But in total, this event between Monday to today has brought in about 2.5 to nearly 3 inches of rain in the Evansville area alone. Some places estimated to pick up over 6 or so inches of rain. And our highs today below normal, 74, and only a 5-degree jump from our low this morning of 69 degrees. And that may change if we fall below that, of course, this evening with rain in the area and rain-cooled air. It's going to be a close call. Dew points in the upper 60s. And again, we may have some areas of fog. Not sure it's going to be as much of an issue as it was a couple of mornings ago. But here's live Doppler radar showing one thin band of showers. Obviously, what catches your attention are the showers and storms down to the south along and north of the Western Kentucky Parkway, giving a lot of rain down to the south of Calhoun. We'll get there here in a second. But there's a little band. I think this is right along where the stationary boundary is. And you can almost make that out because there's not a whole lot of movement from basically southeastern Du Bois County through Posey, White, and Hamilton counties down to the south. Down to our south, though, that's where the more impressive returns are. The showers and storms across southeastern Hopkins County over Nortonville to Earlington, then east along the Parkway there into Greenville, approaching Central City. Bremen getting at least some moderate rain right now, and that's going to continue to be the case off and on through the evening and into the early nighttime hours before things slowly start to wind down and diminish throughout the overnight and into early Thursday morning. Outside, though, in overcast sky from our Austin Holmes tower camera. Of course, the rain is falling down. You just saw in Muhlenberg County. That's the view from just north of Central City. Not just the clouds, but a little bit of maybe some mist, drizzle, and even a little bit of fog on the horizon there. That's the US 41 strip in Henderson from our Heads Construction tower camera. And temperatures running essentially 70 to 75 with a few exceptions. 76 in Beaver Dam, Greenville's at 77, another 76 up to the northwest in Fairfield as well. And we aren't going to fall a whole lot over the next couple of hours. I think eventually overnight tonight, as the rain starts to diminish, we'll see temperatures falling down into the middle 60s for overnight lows tonight. Storm tracker showing the clouds in full effect here, full force, and the showers and storms continuing to move through, but more development to the south and southwest of the tri-state. So still feeding in the gaps there as we go deeper into the evening. Out in the tropics, just within the last hour and a half or so, the next newly named storm, now Tropical Storm Umberto, down into just a few hundred miles east of the Leeward Islands. This is the next wave that will likely become the next named storm, possibly by the end of the week, but within the next 7 days. And these two, it'll be interesting to see how they interact with each other. The guidance shows them kind of moving the same paths, maintaining themselves, staying separated by a couple of hundred miles. But this is the tropical storm we have right now. Again, Umberto with winds sustained at 40 miles per hour. It is expected to move towards the north-northwest. But a lot of the guidance has not just Umberto, but the next named storm, both of those waves kind of feeding off of each other and then both turning to the northeast. This goes out to about Sunday night, Monday morning as a Category 2 storm. From there, again, it is expected to turn to the northeast. And so at this moment, not anticipating any impacts, or at least major impacts to the eastern United States or the Gulf as well. Here we are with our slim chance, we're going to call it a slim chance, of an isolated damaging wind gust south of the river as this area of low pressure moves to the south. And we mentioned the last couple of nights, it looked like the best chances would be along and south of at least I-64, and future tracker showing that as well. Wants to push a little bit of that activity north of 64 in our northeastern counties, but the low itself is going to track here across western Kentucky. So here we are by daybreak tomorrow morning, still mostly cloudy and a few spotty showers, so you may have some of those to contend with for the morning drive tomorrow, but improvement throughout the day. So it's not going to look by this time tomorrow afternoon like it does tomorrow morning. We'll see plenty of sunshine for the second half of your Thursday, and it's going to be a nice autumn-like day. Highs in the afternoon only in the middle 70s, so it's going to be a nice taste of fall. And then we're down in the mid 50s Thursday night and Friday morning. And unlike last week, no weather delays for high school football. Home team Friday, week 6, looking very nice with highs in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. We'll be falling through the 70s, likely the 60s during the games Friday night. And beautiful weather continuing for the weekend with plenty of sunshine for both Saturday and Sunday, and highs a little bit warmer but staying essentially 80 to 85, which is now warmer than normal. Our normal high for this time of the year now down to 79 degrees. We'll hover right around 70 for the next couple of hours with the best chance of widespread or at least more numerous showers and storms down to the south across western Kentucky. Again, low to mid 80s for the weekend, and it's not just the weekend, it's most of next week as well. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we maintain the highs in the low to mid 80s. Overnight lows upper 50s to around 60 degrees with no rain. And we got the beneficial rain to hopefully end the drought. More burn bans falling off as well. So this beautiful stretch of weather looks to arrive and settle in for the next week.